playing the physical copy of Doug Flutie's Maximum Football. Here it is for the PlayStation 4. It's also on Xbox One. Picked this one up at GameStop today. They only had one copy into the store. It just came out, the physical copy. So I'm going to explore this game and see what it is all about. Doug Flutie, of course, was a big player in the 80s and 90s of football. I guess that's supposed to be him right there. I'm going to hop right into a game. Don't really know the buttons, but this is based off of college football. They're fake teams, but it's college football, whereas last year's game, I don't think 2018 had the college theme to it. So, let's see. You could change with L1, you could change the weather. I'll just leave it sunny. And analog stick. Let's see if we got a Chicago-based team. We do, the Hornets. And they got the Bears colors. Pretty cool. Ooh, Milwaukee's got a team. Look like the Packers. New York. So I'm seeing a theme already. The teams, even though they're college-based, have the NFL teams colors. Pittsburgh, as you can see, San Francisco. So I'm going to play let's see, let's not make it too crazy. Cleveland, Denver, Houston Wildcats look like the Oilers. Let's see the Wildcats. Let's kick this one off. What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining. Looks like YouTube on the PS4 maybe doesn't push out the alerts the same, or it's a little slow to come. But Cycles Defender, L1, R1. So yeah, this is a small development team, Canuck. It's a Canadian-based development team. Small group of people create this game. I'm all for stuff like this, especially with EA, with the stranglehold on football games in this new era. Deontay Jenkins, how's it going? I was at Boston College Miami game. Flutie threw that Hail Mary. Oh man, busting out the classic memories. What the heck? I'll start on offense, receive. So you got the band music in the background. Old Campbell, Octavius. Doug Flutie got a football game on the PS4. Yes, he does. And here it is. Yeah, definitely a college-like atmosphere for the stadium, the band. Kick is underway. First thing you'll notice, there's no announcers. I'm not going to do the fair catch. And it got blasted. What do you think about Mookie Betts? I don't think too much about it. Honestly, I'm not too read up on baseball these days. So I'm going to ask you what you think about it, because I don't think much about it at all. What's up, Will Felipe? So we'll just run up the gut. Looks like I had a lot of running room with that. So I got fake player names. You would expect that. Running felt pretty good there. I'm going to try a dive play and see how that goes. Feels pretty good, honestly, for the runs. Now let's try to pass. Got the first down. Menus easy enough to navigate. Now something I'm noticing, there's only 4 passing routes. So what is this? No. Just the extra blocker. I was thinking maybe this wasn't 11 on 11 for a second, but yeah, my running back's back there to block. That throw wasn't really there. Forced it into coverage. Number 12 is my quarterback. Background noise pretty good. I think it would be beneficial to have a PA announcer at least. Looks like a PS1 game. No, it definitely looks better than that. I have to respectfully disagree. And I would say, yeah, it looks more of like the PS3 era. Official Doug Flutie Maximum Football, thank you for streaming our game. I'm Spear, actually a big fan of the channel and glad to see you picked it up. Well, hey, thank you for commenting. Yeah, I was waiting for the physical copy. That's my thing. I don't like digital distribution, so as soon as I heard this was coming out physical, one of the guys from the Discord, Fen from Camping Company's like, you got to pick this up. He's actually creating all of the teams as the original Tecmo Bowl teams. Enter Zone says Cam Newton to the Bears. That rumor's been going around for a while, but I don't know about it. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Bears aren't ready to give up on Trubisky yet. But compared to a lot of the football games I've been playing lately in the PS2 Xbox era, I really like the running in this. I feel like in those games it's almost pointless to run. But in this game you get pretty good blocking. Some things open up, even though they shot the gaps right there. Let's check out passing. Alright, 3rd and 8. So there's multiple pages. Tons of different plays that I'm just seeing now. 33 pages of passes. Tecmo Bowl had no Pro Bowl. We are fans of physical media ourselves, as we obviously collect old sports games too. We only partnered up with Maximum Games late. Oh, well, I got a delay of game. Read the comments. That's okay. I got 13 yards to go. Yeah, XFL. You never know if the league's successful, then you might see something there. And you hit R2 to look at your routes just left, which you expect of a football game. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to hit this guy deep, and he burned him. Touchdown, Chicago. Hi, Antonio. How's it going? Teddy Belcher, the point is the NBA All-Star teams have no owners, but could. Yeah, they kind of snubbed Zach LaVine from Chicago. I feel like with the All-Star game being in Chicago, him averaging 25 points per game, and them being 9th place, he should have got in, but what can you do? So use the stick to kick? Oh no, that's just to set it up. So use the left stick. Didn't go too well, but I just don't think I knew what I was doing yet. So use the left stick. I was probably off on the aim. That's why it went right. So next time I score a touchdown, I'll do better. All-Stars or Pro Bowl should not be another season. Those games are getting worse and worse. You know, the NBA used to play it out for a while, but they're not really doing it anymore. What's up, Infamous Smoke? So far, I like what I'm seeing. I mean, this is a full 3D game uh, coming out on PlayStation 4. I like the fact that I just was successful on that bomb play. But really, I like the running play so far. I'm terrible at the kicks. So, fluid motion on the left stick, down, forward, don't hold the stick back. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling it back and then hitting it forward, so I'll get it down. It seems simple enough. Different defenses here. I don't think... I mean, considering that it's a small development company, this is pretty impressive to me. I like that it has a bunch of different plays. I'll see how the passing goes. I mean, the bomb was successful. Maybe that happens more often than not. So to switch players is actually L1, R1. Well, I think they could build off of it each year. I didn't really play last year's game, watch some gameplay footage, but now since the physical game came out, I was ready to give it a shot. I got a 21 at quarterback. Maybe this is some kind of wildcat play. GameStop took the game out of the package, so I'm guessing it probably didn't come with a manual, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. Haven't really looked at the buttons, but forced a punt. There was 3 of us on the team. We're up to 5 people for the 2020 game. Sweet. Tom, this is the last year's game. We're on 2020 now. No, this is the current game. It was just released today in a physical form. Well, yeah, I think it's more of just another option, more so than trying to compete with Madden. I mean, they're spending millions of dollars to make that game with probably huge development teams and figuring out how to make more money in microtransactions. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Looks like they got in pretty easily on that one. Vulcans with the sack. OSU Rock says this is better than Madden. So we got some mixed opinions coming in from the chat already on Doug Flutie. What's up, Metal Face? That route's going to run out of bounds. This probably wasn't the best play to pick here, but one of the things I like to do in these games, if you watch me play them, is scramble with the quarterback, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. And I'll explore some of the depth as far as the ratings in this game to see if it's all flushed out. I'm not sure how deep they go with it or not. Madden 20 with the amount of money they have spent versus the amount of money of this company. Yeah, I see what that's kind of what I was saying. R2 to scramble. Okay, sweet. See, oh, there we go. Riley's got some speed. Oh, circle. I thought I was gonna do a spin, but he ended up jumping with it. I'm going for 4th and 4. End of the first. Oh, there is actually a PA announcer. Maybe I just don't have the TV up high enough. But I did just hear him. I might cop the 2020 game saying Octavius. The pressure came, got me on the outside, turnover on downs, gonna have to earn it back on defense. But pretty easy to run with the quarterback, just a simple hold of R2 and then you're off and running. Smoke, they actually have official channel. That's not it. It says OSU. So one thing, like on defense, if you're playing versus someone, I know I'm just playing the computer, you don't really fully expose what play you're picking because you just scroll down and then just hit one button. It's really quick to go through there. QB sack. Gunger. You paid $30. This one was actually $20, a physical copy. I mean, if you could get anything physical, I recommend doing so. And so far so good. I've heard it's our official channel. I'll tweet out Tom's stream right now. Cool, thank you, appreciate it. 4th and 7, so it looks like they're going to be going for a field goal. Axis football. Well, we can't go by what you heard, Smoke. What is their game, actually, Axis football? We got field goal return. Good franchise mode, not good gameplay. Chicago versus Houston. Off the post! And you hear the doink. Pretty good sound effect. That was pretty accurate. Is how it would sound. Kicker's obviously not too happy about it. Alright, now that I know how to scramble, I'm feeling good. Let's get through some of these pass plays. Oh, I hear you, Smoke. Let's see, got guy. Oh, they're bringing heat. Just threw it away. Triangle's the QB slide. That is in line with a lot of the football games I have played in the past, so that will work out well. Alright, so we got it looks like a lot of plays the running back's an extra blocker. Here we go. Triangle was wide open. I could have threw that. It looks like when you're holding R2, the icons stay up, so you should be able to throw on the run. If you press right on formation, you can select by formation. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes it easier. That's what I'm used to. Going to pro. Yeah, a lot of people not in love with Madden so much. I'm a little slow on picking the plays. That's my second delay of game penalty. Trying to read the chat, do a lot at once. It's gonna happen. Alright, so here we go. Play clock's down there on the right. They're running a zone and they're coming up. I had guys open, but I just didn't make a good adjustment with my eyes to make that throw. Circle was wide open. So looks like they're calling a timeout. We're still up 6-0. I have it on 5-minute quarters. I feel like that's pretty much the standard. Just verts. I do know the college football dynasty and how you recruit is good, and the creation simulation of the game is good. Just need Smokes saying more. Throw one up. This receiver burned last time. And there we go. First down, Chicago Hornets. Chicago Hornets. Gun empty. Let's spread this out a little bit. I'm going to do my trick that I do with scrambling quarterbacks in these games. Is basically the guys are all going to the right, and I'm going to try to scramble to the left with a lot of room, but see, the defensive pressure looks like it was going to bust on the outside, so that was not going to work. Madden's not like it was on the PS2. It's the worst sports game on PS4. Every sports game I can make positive out of the game. Well, I played Madden 20 versus Brian, and I had fun with it. I didn't think it was terrible or anything. There's just no competition for it. That's the only thing. It does move pretty fast. Oof. I had him open, but yeah, he didn't stop at the sideline. He went out of bounds, so I got to hit him before he's got his momentum going out. Got the ace tray. Been able to hit a couple throws. 2 minutes, 6 seconds. We'll see if there's a 2-minute warning. I'm going to try to hit X here. Oh no. Just didn't have time, got sacked. He said we need to fix that receiver running out of bounds. Yeah, I wonder if it's just his momentum carrying him out of bounds on that one. I'm going to actually punt here. Or, yeah, if he could just like stop. But I don't know if I gave him enough time to actually stop. I think it would be a good idea to do a streaming mode of play clock. Okay, let's try this. So, snap. Hey, that was flat, but it was long. Came in flying to make the tackle as the gunner and just didn't get there. You turn off the play clock in the settings. I don't mind the play clock, but that's probably something that I should look at when I'm streaming, just so I don't get delay of game penalties. Where is the best place to look at the controls of this game? Is it in the menus? I just went straight into the gameplay. Didn't look around too much. What's up, Pat? We have a lot of requests to add Madden control scheme. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. People are used to it. I don't think it's different, and I mean, it's pretty similar to those type of controls. I just jumped up, wasn't quite there, and they got the first down. Pause the game, and there's a help menu. Okay. Oh, there you go. Everything's right there. Spin move, juke. Okay, so like the trigger buttons, the top buttons are giving you the moves. Circles, hurdle. Yeah, so I could see people get a little bit confused by that. It's because they're just not used to it, but it makes sense. I mean, the Madden games always had L1, R1 as the juke moves. Stops there. Ooh, came and made the tackle on the sideline. And it looks like Houston's finally getting some success. Let's go with the man under, 2 safeties deep. OSU 24. Asking how Matt is. Ooh, just a yard gain. Come in flying. So far, the responsiveness of the players feels good. I like a more like arcade style responsiveness. So I haven't noticed too much delay in. Oh no. I was right there, just a little bit off. Don't change to appeal to the masses. Official Doug Flutie. I missed that one. Scrolled by too fast. You can change your defensive player. Yep, L1, R1. That one I knew. All pre-snap. Now they get a little I-form move over the fullback, and we're able to come in and make a big play. When the ball's in the air, use circle to switch to the defender closest to the ball. Okay. So, that's it. It's halftime. I'm not a big guy to switch defenders on defense because I always felt like you can actually screw up by switching to a cornerback, like when there's a throw. I'm so like trained to do like Tecmo Super Bowl style defense where you just stick with one defender. Still getting the kicking down, but hey, it worked out. We only got to like the 24-yard line. Fluid tackling, more user control. We have some big things planned for 2020 gameplay. Yeah, I can see it just from the videos I've seen from 18 to 19. Seen vast improvement in the gameplay. I think it's okay, that the game leaves some of it open to your imagination. I mean, back when we were playing these retro games, there wasn't always an announcer or all this presentation to paint the picture exactly how it is. Some of it's just left open to your imagination. First down. Struggling on defense a little bit. Maybe I should play some nickel. They seem to be passing on me pretty good. Play clock's winding down. They got a man in motion. He's flying. Oh. Hey, they returned the favor. Guess they just had too much motion on that one. Big thing wasn't football. We play retro games, moderate user control, and fluid animations just to get user. Oh no. That was one I probably could have made a play on the ball better if I had a better feel for what it was doing, but missed that one. I guess the quarterback's calling an audible. Oh wow, you just found that one in a sea of defenders. Just a quick slant. They still haven't scored on me though. Yeah, I think the graphics are fine. I mean, you don't want to get too carried away with graphics. It's gameplay, you know. That's why in this channel we play all the games, no matter what the graphics look like. It's all about how the game plays. And he got the first down. The audible animation. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it reminds me of Peyton Manning's audibles. Gets up there on the line, starts pointing. Says, all right, this is what we're doing, guys. We got to change it up. Throws in traffic. It's not there. 2nd and 10. Now really trying to hold them to a field goal. We haven't seen any turnovers in this game. Yeah, that's right. Keep improving the gameplay, and we're good to go. The graphics are fine for the game. Dynasty is good. Creation suit is good. My only complaint is the gameplay. And I think the advantage here too with such a small development team, they are willing to listen to what people have to say, which means a lot. You know, it's a community as opposed to just you know, a huge corporation telling you how you have to play the game. All right, so they are going for a field goal. Last one they doinked off the upright. Is there any options in the playbook? That's a good question. I did not look for an option. And it's through off the doink. Here in Chicago, we're not we've seen some doinks is what I'm trying to say from our quarterback or our kicker last year on the Bears. Cody Parkey. They didn't go in like that one though. So the goal here has to be score a touchdown. I don't feel confident enough in the kicking to think I can get a field goal unless it's like within the 10. Maybe I could get lucky and pull one off. Here we go. Tried the right juke there. He started the animation, didn't use it successfully there. Probably have to start it a little bit sooner. I guess pass plays going like this way is just gonna be easier for me for now, just because of the play clock. So I like that both options are there. He's a burner. Touchdown, Chicago. Hale is doing the damage. No, this game is. Oh no, I think it's at Best Buy too. That's what I read. But GameStop's, when I looked it up online today, they were the ones that seemed to have at least reported that they had it in the stores. Yeah, Family Video is an interesting story because a lot of people remember them, you know, the Blockbuster era of games, but really what I found out about Family Video, one of the reasons, yeah, I'm not good at the kicking, one of the reasons they're able to stay, you know, relevant and in business is because they actually invested in buying their buildings, so they could still make, you know, do good business having the video rental stores, and obviously they're selling games now too, which I didn't know. There's really not Family Videos here in Chicago, but whenever I go on a trip somewhere, I'll see them in smaller towns. GameStop ordered the most. Yeah, the one I went to only had this one copy. I had another friend that went to go buy one today, and the GameStop didn't have it. So he said he's going to probably pick it up at Best Buy Saturday. Play the college teams, Tom. Great idea, Maximum. Smoke says he's got a family video where he lives. So what kind of other stuff do they sell there besides video rentals? Because I don't personally know. Every GameStop store across the country is supposed to get one Xbox One and one PS4. He was there earlier in the day, like, so maybe they didn't get the shipment in. I went after work and picked this up. I actually picked up Killer Queen Black too. That was a game I wanted for a while. They have that game. It's an arcade game that's 5-on-5 in arcades here in Chicago. Played it at Logan Arcade, and it's a blast playing that online. You play with other people and just go through games. And there's a missed slant. Yeah, family video's still out there, OSU. I feel like everyone started selling CBD like a year ago. Gotta get that, cannabis in your system for the, medicinal purposes. But CBD doesn't have any THC in it, so it's strictly just for health benefits. 4th and 4. I didn't check, but is there an online dynasty for the game? I don't think there's any online gameplay. Maybe that's something they have planned for 2020, but that, I imagine, adds a whole different element. OSU wants me to play college teams. I'll probably only play one tonight just because I do have to work tomorrow. I shouldn't stay up all night playing this. Cannabis is good for the soul. Oh wow, they're bringing the heat. Safety coverage is there, but the throw with the step up in the pocket is completed. I'm having luck on these bombs. And when you're having luck with the bombs, why not keep throwing them? But now that I have the lead, I might get back to the run a little bit. See, now the safety's there. That was thrown in coverage. Lucky that wasn't picked off. We have sliders posted on our website. Out of the box game is a bit easy for long passes. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you want people to feel when they first play it that they can be successful doing something, and that's what people do usually first, is just start throwing bombs. Create Vic. 3rd and 6. Got a little run. Yeah, you know that's how I experience a lot of those early 2000s football games. Is just use Vic for that extra running. Scramblability. All right, we're in the 4th quarter. Got the lead. Things are looking good. Put Madden 04 Mike Vick in the game. A recruit of fast QB in Dynasty. All right, here we go. Scrambled up the middle, takes a big shot. I haven't seen any injuries yet. I mean, so far I like playing this game. I mean, I threw a couple bombs. Scrambling with the quarterback's fun. Running's fun. I haven't been too good on defense yet. I like how the holes open up so you can actually just get some yardage in there. I imagine if I play this more, I can actually be more successful with the jukes and the hurdle and stuff. You play on... Oh, you could play like with someone with share play. But can you play versus them? Or you just have to take turns? Because isn't that how share play works? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be cool if you could play someone. I had another friend that actually sent me a picture of this game because I don't think he knew what this was at all. And of course, I was on top of it, and I told him that I'll be streaming this tonight if he wants to check it out, see if he wants it. What's up, Bart? Oh, I missed your comment there, Bart. Sorry. Scrolls fast on the PS4. Oh, you could play it against them. Cool. That's a nice selling point. I'll have to do that and stream this again sometime. 4th and 2. Also, Canadian rules in the game. Completely different gameplay experience. Wider field, 12 on 12. I don't know if I'm ready for all that now. We got the XFL coming up this Saturday. Going to be on Fox and ABC. And then some games on Sunday, too. Gets the first down on the scramble. Tutorial on the game? I don't know if they have that. Why is the game 20 on Xbox but 30 digitally? Well, there you go. They're for physical media, so buy it physical. I think this game's been out for a while, and you know, I imagine getting a game published takes some business deals to make it happen. Sony hasn't updated the store yet. Makes sense. College football's back. Double coverage, I don't care. Touchdown. Hale is just having the game of his life. 3 touchdowns. More complex passing mechanic. See, I'm one who doesn't necessarily care for complexity. I think that just turns off. What's up, DPS? Perfect game for me. Nothing more I like than just chucking it deep. Oh, I got Hale on the Bears. It's like prime Marcus Robinson right now. Just catching bombs. I did not just any of sliders. I just went straight in. 19-3, things going well. Yeah, too bad we only saw really one season of prime Marcus Robinson. He just kept getting injured. He was like Randy Moss that year. I had a Marcus Robinson jersey. Cade McNown too. I had a lot of Bears jerseys actually. Teenage years, was huge into the Bears. And I started to get some knowledge about how ownership and team was managed, and fell off a little bit as a fan. He did have a 4-touchdown game later in his career with the Ravens, though. And he actually played on the Vikings with Moss, too. One of his last seasons. How's it going, Adam? Feels good to come on stream playing the first game and looking like I'll be able to get a win. What do you think of the XFL? I'm a defender? I mean, I'm going to watch at least one of the games this weekend. They're on regular network television too, so it's going to be pretty easy to watch one. NBA hasn't been too good getting their games on TV. It's the first year of my life that the Bulls haven't been on WGN. Houston calling those timeouts. They've had some field position. Let's go to nickel. Just play a cover 2 man. I always like to use the linebackers just because I feel like I can see what's going on. I do like the view on this. It feels like you can see most of the field. I also felt like that on Madden 20, that the view of what you're seeing. Oh, big sack right there. Oh, Movie Freak 86. That's one of my friends that was trying to buy the game earlier at GameStop. It's pretty good. It's a fun game. I think you'll like it. I mean, we've played these games throughout the years, and you like to throw bombs too, and I've thrown a couple already in this game. I'm sure commentary is something that will come with time. But if you remember, the Game Day series just had a PA announcer for quite a while. I mean, I thought it worked pretty well. It sounded good. Now, this PA announcer is more in the background. You don't hear him as much. Definitely worth $20. You can't go wrong. $20. Boom. Tackle felt good there. One of the things I do not like about playing Madden is how you could turn off, but how it's constantly putting the buttons on screen, like what to press at a certain moment. I mean, that's part of the improving when you're playing. Similar to NFL 2K, that I would say no, it's not similar to 2K. The players move faster in this than 2K. Yeah. That's how I feel too. I mean, when someone's going out on a limb doing something like this, you have to support as much as you can. 2K5 and 2K8 is a gold standard to us. Yes. Big communities for those games. Just got through a season of NFL 2K5. I think I exposed the defensive AI in that game. But playing versus someone else, very fun game to play. Want to do more of it. Anyone here any more of Gridiron Football? No, that project just kind of went by the wayside, didn't it? Wasn't Gridiron Football the one that Joe Montana was supposed to be part of? Little out. Ooh, a spin. I like it. 18 seconds left. Touchdown. What's his name? IT? Do the QB crusher. We'll see how oh, they're going for it. They're going for 2. Trying to make this a 1-possession game. I'm bringing all out blitz. Oh, thought there was going to be a pick, but keeps it a 1 possession or 2 possession game, so it's going to help me get the W still. Sorry, some of these chats are going by fast. I'm missing them. Xbox Game Pass. Well, a few people went on Xbox Game Pass. We played through that Tecmo Bowl throwback season, which DPS in the chat ended up winning. We had some good duels throughout the season and in the championship. Good players played in that league. That was pretty fun to play that. Official channel of Doug Flutie saying smoke. Gotta email him. Alright, let's just run the clock out here. No need to knee, might as well run another play. So you should have just told them you knew Tom. That's how you get the three content updates since the release, so it's a lot different. And that's the end of the game. The Chicago Hornets beat the Houston Wildcats. So let's just see what else the game has to offer here. Spring League here at the bottom. Hit the practice field, hone your skills. So I'm guessing there's some type of training there. The College Dynasty. There you got the trophy slash maybe, yeah, that's more of the trophy coach's office there on the left. Season play. See, this is probably more of what I would do. I'm more of like play through one season type of guy, because I like to jump around to different games. Look, customize, continue game. So is Doug Flutie actually on one of the teams in this? Just curious, because the games of the past, like the Ken Griffey Jr. baseball games, or even I think some of the Joe Montana games, it's just that single player in the game and then nobody else. I wonder if Flutie's on one of the teams. Doug is on Boston in US Pro and Toronto in Canada. Cool. On Boston. So let's see, customize, let's just see what's in here. This is probably where you can adjust some of the settings, maybe the sliders. Oh no, this is actually customizing the team. Teams, the league. So yeah, I'm not doing any of this right now. I definitely need to be Doug Flutie if I'm playing this game. Yeah, with Boston. So then you can do logo editors. Let me see. So there's different league options. I didn't see that before. So just scroll through the teams. Flutie was a Patriot to end his career. Hopefully his ratings reflect how great he was. 99 and everything. So here's where you can adjust the game settings. Catch modifier 95. So what would be suggested? Pass blocking, run blocking, pass defense. So maybe, yeah, you'd have to look at the sliders. I guess, is 50 across the board the best way to play it on? Lower the sliders, the more difficult it is. Oh, you have to change the league and customize because it's only US Pro in Canada. So what? So the college aspect of the game is just the rule set, how the game's played, more so than the actual teams, because those are customizable. Infamous Smoke, just a DM to the Doug Flutie's channel. College teams are only in Dynasty. Got it. Okay. So I guess, like, yeah, this is out of the box settings, which I guess makes sense. How 130 teams in Dynasty. I think I saw earlier you said you could play a single game in Dynasty. Create new Dynasty. Okay, so you got 5 slots. US College. Oh, okay, I see the college teams now. Quarter length, 5 minutes, play clock. Let's just do 40. Yeah, you could play any game in Dynasty. Yeah, I bought one. Well, each GameStop got one Xbox One, they were saying, and one PS4. So I went to the one in Cicero on Cicero Avenue. So don't go to that one because they don't have it on PS4. They still have the Xbox One. Go all the way down to change the teams. Okay. Left, right, R1, L2. Not triangle. Struggling which. Oh, X. Or more. The GameStop, move it to since you bought it so quick. Okay, so you got some pretty cool logos here. Governors, Rams. Oh wow, there's a ton of teams. This is Frog Team, the New Orleans Frogs. Oh man, Tigers, the Hornets. So I just was the Chicago Hornets. Oh, they got the wrestling one. The Lions. You could sort the R2. Could I make Ohio State in this game? I think you could make anything you want. But have wanted to dive into a game a long time. The College Dynasty seems like it. The Leos. The Leos look like they're for me. Are you sure we want to create a dynasty with these settings? Yes. Hopefully they got the game in my GameStop tonight. You gotta give them a call in the morning. I think you could change whatever team you want and there's customizations. I don't think, it doesn't look like any of them should be objected by the NCAA. They're all unique logos. My school, preseason recruiting, top 100 prospects, red shirt cut players. My wife and I were changing them all weekend before we submitted the game. I don't have a good hang of the kicking. Could be just me, but just playing it for the first time, it's a little tough with the left stick. Changed a lot of the ROM for the team reveals. Okay. Let's see. How do we get into the game? My school, schedule. Probably schedule. Is there a South Bend team in the game? Indiana Catholic. So are you guys from Canada? I just don't know how big like the NFL and college football is up there in Canada. Like I have no idea. Needs more user control. Might have to return that movie. There you go. You can go straight into a game. All from Toronto. Okay, cool. Wow, Leos. I'm looking like a community college football team here. See how it goes. Dave worked for EA from 2005 to 2010. Worked on Madden. Wow. That's impressive credentials. I wonder what Dave thought of QB Vision. Forced Online. One of the things I want to do is get through some of the Madden games. He's the lead developer. Handled the business side, marketing, social media. Yeah, I like the Mutant Football League game too. Like those are your best two options if you're not going to play Madden. And that's a small development team led by Michael Menheim, and then Kitro's obviously on the team as a writer for the commentary and some of the things you see in the game. I'm sure he comes up with some of the names too. Yeah, I would definitely play. We had a tournament last year in Hamilton for our game. So I'm going to look through the playbook here and see if I can find like option plays. And I don't know if there's a lateral. I didn't see it when I looked at the controls last time. So here we go. Lexington ranked 17. West Texas Leos. Yeah, I'm just, I'm not getting the kicking down. There's one option play which, option pitch, but it's clunky. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I'm sure is a little harder to program for. Playing Street Fighter V Champion. Got Bratz. Pick! Seemed like he was in perfect position for the pick. So I'll see how this one goes. I might just play through a quarter or the game. We'll see how what transpires in this one. Oh, user defense. No pass interference because I didn't make contact with the receiver. I'd love to meet up. They do NHL 9 for 94 SNES. Yes, last year they did that. I think they're going to keep it in Toronto this time around. They've been moving around, but I think they like that location. As far as the city, I don't know about the venue. 4th and 10, forced to punt. Here we go. I have not been to Canada yet. It's something that I have to do. Got to get the passport action going. I don't think they just let you across these days. Hamilton instead of Toronto. So chances of me finding the option play, probably not. Oh, here. Oh, that's a. Is that it? The gun slot counter? Or is that just a running play? It looks like kind of like an option. Boom! Takes a shot in the midsection. Option pitch is the option play. It's in the running place. Okay, option pitch. Third and 7. We'll see if I can find it. I got the 40-second play clock, so should be able to navigate through the running plays and find it. And how do you pitch? We guess we'll find out. There it is, option pitch. Flip it to the other side. We'll do 20 testing end of May, June, studio in Toronto if you guys are interested. Definitely would be interested in doing something like that. I mean, couldn't do it long term, but come in for a weekend or a week or something. Oh, I just got caught up reading the chat on that one. Alright, there was the option pitch. Last year we did it over the weekend. Oh, the testing? Okay. I just would imagine that it would be a more thorough process. Pitch! Well, the defense is fooled, that's for sure. Come in from Texas, Ohio. He was ready. I mean, there's a lot of passion. This has been a 15-year reign of EA with the NFL license, so people just stop trying to make football games. Catches it before he goes out. Oh, that tackle animation was pretty cool. It looked like he got decked, but I don't know what the lateral button is. I mean, it looked fine. We're sick of having a no. That's usually how it goes, you know. You get sick of the way you want something done a certain way, and then you just decide to do it yourself. I mean, that's kind of why this channel exists. I just looking around YouTube for people who are really passionate about sports games that have something to add besides just basic reviews, where I could tell R1 would have been a pitch. Okay, I was hitting that. I'll try it again. But yeah, I mean, it was clear that they were just throwing up reviews of sports games because they're trying to get the first ones out there on YouTube, and the guys that were making the reviews just, they didn't, you could tell they just didn't play sports games. Hey, I made one. It wasn't too high up there. I was making 2K5 rosters on OS before I teamed up with Dave. Wow. Do they still have downloads of the 2K5 rosters? Official Flutie's channel. Have you seen the Simulation FL on Twitch? What they do with All Pro 2K8? It's a pretty good presentation. I mean, me personally, I'm more about playing, but everything they got going with that is really impressive. With the commentators and the created players, calling plays and everything. Yeah, we've seen it's great, especially the commentary and overlays. Yeah, they do a good job with it. I got Bratz in the middle of the field. Boom, Renter. Defense has been strong for me. Here we go. 4 wide receiver. Man in the backfield. Defense is looking good. Throws it deep. Toasted the defense. Hey, but they're ranked number 17. Got to get a user deep safety back there. 2K didn't have a lot of replay value for me personally with no franchise mode. NCAA PS2 was always my go-to. And a lot of people like the NCAA PS2, even some people like that, and not Madden, which is interesting. One thing I always liked about the NCAA games on PS2 was the variety in plays. It always bothered me that you couldn't lateral in the Madden games on the PS2. It just made no sense. Like, it's a rule in football. Why can't you do it? Like, even if they don't have the option plays. So it was always cool in NCAA. You have more variety of plays, tons of different option plays. You can lateral at any time. So you can argue that some of those NCAA games stack up there to the Madden games and might even be better in some cases. Yeah, they said all the stores are supposed to get this game. One copy on PS4 and one on Xbox One. NCAA PS2 also had suspensions, points, distribution for recruiting, training, discipline, spring game, mini games. That I didn't know. As you can tell, I didn't get in too deep with the season modes in that game. That was more Madden for me. I played the NCAA ones more, just versus people. I thought they were a blast to do that, and oh, that's focus. That's what they ordered. What do you want? What do you wanted them to do? That's pretty good distribution if every GameStop across the country is ordering one of each. I just fired that one away because, yeah, they were coming. Amazon has copies too. I know Movie Freak 86 in the chat. He's not ordering nothing offline. He's gonna walk to the GameStop and get it himself. Throwing deep, he's open. And that's a touchdown. One thing I will say is the quarterbacks, as far as the deep ball, they've been very accurate. I'm sure if the sliders moved down, maybe they would miss some of those throws or make it tougher on the receiver. But where I have it currently, they're very accurate with the throw. OSU's a big fan. Yeah, it's playing smooth. I mean, you see a little bit like of sometimes where the animation's not completely fluid, but I mean, there's no slowdown or anything. Sliders would really help that. I mean, profit-wise, I think digital is always better because there's nothing that has to get created. Just download. Am I beating your Kentucky Wildcats? I'm beating them. I'm throwing bombs. Kramer's sliders are the best, which are on our website. Kramer's. So who's Kramer? It's the most equal. Yeah, more on the digital. Make a user control one-on-one. Community member on Discord. So you guys have a Discord. I'll have to join that. I didn't know. Is that the difference? 70 versus 25%? No wonder everybody pushes the digital or the developers. So this game's an opportunity for the community to get involved to, help make the game what they want it to be as the years go on. One thing, this is a marketing thing that I would love to see moving forward that always irks me about just sports games that come out is to put the year on it. Like, I feel like each game should be Doug Flutie's Maximum Football, and then the next year it could be the other athletes' Maximum Football, and just leave the year out of it. I mean, you're probably going to want to stay consistent with the Maximum Football since you want people to know what the game is. But I always love, like, the fact that NBA Showtime is a different game, NBA Hang Time, NBA Jam, they're all different games, and they've created unique experiences. Just so the game throughout time too is just more memorable. Doug is a partner in our company now, so it's a marriage. Yeah, there's some type of physics engine in this. I'm glad people are trying this game out and are interested in it. So yes, this will be 20 on the digital store as well. PlayStation hasn't updated yet, is what they're saying. Your spear on the Discord. Yeah, I'm happy to have this in physical form. See the bounce there. Oh wow. They got here's the physical game right here. The championship edition. There it is. I don't think YouTube allows links in the chat, OSU. I could find it and invite you to it later. Press coverage. See if I could hit this little out. No, he didn't run the out. He just went deep. Yes, that works. Been using a lot of Discord the last couple years, so I'm pretty sure I could find it. But yeah, DM it to me on Twitter. That'll make it easier. You don't have a console for this? Ooh, hits it in the middle of the field. we about to play one another in this game? Well, one thing I could do is, we won't do it tonight, but you can share play the game and play each other. So we can make that happen. I don't know how we'll doing all that end the stream. Big deep ball, number 82. Hey, large man, how you doing tonight? Let's try some running plays. Let me try that option again. Flip it so we have more room. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, the blocking sets up really nice for that. The defense, maybe it's just the defense that they're calling. I'm gonna keep running it to see how successful I can be with the option like it was there. I'm pretty good. Excited to play Doug Flutie's Maximum Football for the first time tonight. Number 80 on the defense. Oh no. Quarterback's injured. There are injuries. There you go. Ball's just rolling there. It's looking rough for a 3-play injury, but I'm glad he'll be back on the field in no time. And let's flip it. We got Shaft in the game now. Might do a stream if you're gone. Be off stream soon. Alright. I'm hitting R1. It's not lateraling, so that's one of the plays. Oh man, these quarterbacks getting shaken up. Get that shoulder pad back in the shirt. The old ambulance to the game, that would have been that was actually what I was thinking when I was looking to see what would happen with the injured player. Yeah, something's not working on it. Because, it says R1. He's running in there. Touchdown. I found the secret running play, the option. We can't pitch, but those blocking sets up good. Fireworks. Oh, you got the Wilson sponsorship there in the background. That's big time. Taking care of Lexington. I guess I'm getting a little bit better on the kicking, at least getting it straight. That's awesome. Wilson's well-known brand throughout the years for football, basketball, even tennis. Canuck. Play.com. Alright, so 21-7. Well, you got a lot of other partners in the game. Because that's what's on the other flags. Wilson stuck out to me. See if I get more height on it, see if that helps. Alright, it's pulled back and forward. Did as hard as I can. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the kicking. Zumbach. But it's easy to make the adjustment to the controls. L1, R1 is fine to switch players. Oof. Throw over the middle. Movie Freak's looking to do a stream of his own. Could change the Zenith helmets. Oh, the different brand of helmets. Okay. Oh, they declined you. Hmm. I'm trying to think if I've heard of Zenith. Obviously, there's going to be different manufacturers. Tilt the right stick up for more height. Then left stick quick motion. I feel like that's what I'm doing, but maybe I'm just not doing it right. I don't know. Oh, Zenith is in Madden too. Cool. We'll throw outside to Kelowna. I feel like for filling the background noise, the band music really does work. Crowd volume sounds pretty good. Big run. I missed a tackle. Sims 4 free game of the month. Those Sims games were cool. I remember playing the first one on PC, but you know, getting older and having to live life. You don't want to sim like take it out the garbage and going to sleep. That's a good one. Touchdown. I could tell the safety wasn't going to get there on that one. Yeah, I think now with this game the price is right, $20. You know, I don't know what Madden is these days. It might be cheaper than when it first came out, but it's a fun game to explore and check out, see what you could do. Yeah, send those to me. Because obviously where they're at now, it's easy to pass for me. I don't know if the sliders also work to the computer's advantage too. So here is the kick. 21-14, West Texas. I think Madden's 30. Cheapest version of Madden. I did buy like Madden, I want to say 16 or 17. That's the last one I bought. Basically, my PS4 collection is very small. I had more time to play games in like 2000, I guess it was 15 and 16. And so I did buy some of the annual sports titles, but haven't got back into them. Haven't seen any interceptions yet. Madden 60 at Target, 40 at Walmart. So it looks like it's maintaining its price at least now. Just ate 36 White Castle sliders with large cherry coke. Oh, let me know how that works out for you in the morning. We got a guy named Joe who plays with us at Demon Tap. He loves that type of damage. Madden should be a free-to-play game that makes it most of its money on Ultimate. You never know. They might go that route because it seems like that's what they care about most. Big deep bomb. Yeah, I think I would definitely have to adjust the sliders because I like the logos on these helmets. Looks pretty good. Madden is free on EA Access, also like a week or two. Online cost is the monthly yearly fee. 50,000 Madden coins for $3. Thank you, sir, for that. It's good marketing though. Get people hooked, getting successful on some deeper throws, and then make the adjustments later. The worst is exploring some of these old games, and you're trying to pass, and you just can't. You're just not successful on anything. Like last time I played Game Day, for some reason just couldn't complete a pass at all. It was terrible. Like it's a video game, you want to have fun, so you got to have some type of success rate, or else it just becomes an aggravating experience. And that's something I have not have had with this game so far. It's been a fun experience, but yeah, I could tell that like at this point I need to make the adjustments for those. All right, we got Winfrey in the middle of the field. 38 seconds left in the half. That's just the business model. You know, if you think about it, games on the Sega Genesis were coming out at like $70. Same thing, 64, 70, $80. And then, yeah, these games cost more and more to make. Especially these AAA titles are spending tons of money on them. So, you know, $60 just became the standard, even though the game should cost way more. Unless they wanted to charge what they should actually charge, which maybe be like $100. They're gonna go that route. We need to put in preset sliders for people. Yeah, YouTube needs to stop censoring swears too. This is why we don't see Deontay anymore. I mean, yeah. I mean, when I first started live streaming on YouTube, there was absolutely no censorship. I understand some of it, but they block out a lot. So, let's see. It's midnight now. I think I'm going to end it there. 28-14. Had a good time playing this one. Next time I play it, I'll try to play someone or adjust the sliders and see how that goes. So, you know, thank you everyone for watching. My brother's streaming right now on his Lumberjack Cracks channel. I think he's streaming Zelda because he knows that anything not sports, he's going to have to sneak in on this channel. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for the official Doug Flutie Maximum Football channel, sending me all that stuff, getting it out on Twitter. Appreciate it. And we'll be back soon with some more sports games. You can guarantee that. Thank you for watching, everyone, and take care.